Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So let's have an empty cup so we can see what's up. Today we're doing crystal reads and we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Pisces. Sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your chart. Pisces. We're starting off with sunstone. Okay? So the crystal for Pisces to work with would be sunstone. Okay? You can screenshot that or write that down. Okay? And so it says this stone will give you light in times of darkness. And help lead you to a better emotional state. You can feel its healing power warming your spiritual self, just like the sun in the sky. The sunstone can energize your immune system and quick starting natural healing. So this stone here is something that can assist you in the process of natural healing. This stone is something that can also help you in times of darkness, Pisces. Okay. And so, yes, this would be a great stone for you to work with. It also helps lead you and give you more balance, kind of recalibrate your energy so that you'll be in a better emotional state. So sunstone is a great stone for Pisces to work with. So let's tap into the tarot. Okay, hope you all are doing fine. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Hello there, hello. Let's see what's going on for the Pisces. Okay. What do Pisces need to know for their highest good? Okay, all right. Ooh, we seeing some beautiful cards. Oh, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. So Pisces, you could be dealing with something that has you wanting to walk away. You could be dealing with something that has you kind of second guessing, maybe rethinking your plans. Maybe you plan to stay in a connection, but maybe you've changed your mind. You want to be single. Okay. Maybe you decided to move one place, but you change your mind. You're going to move somewhere else. And so there's something that you're deciding to walk away from, but you've been kind of indecisive about it, Pisces, for different reasons. Okay. This could be financial. Maybe you're looking to make sure that you make decisions that will allow you to be more frugal when it comes to your finances. This could be a relationship. Maybe you feel, you just be better off single. So this could be many things, but there's something you're dealing with that you are considering to take a break from. Okay. So you're feeling like walking away. Okay. A living situation, a relationship. Okay. This could also be your perception of life, the way you think about yourself, maybe surrendering and relieving yourself of negative self-talk or negative thinking about who you are and how you can achieve your goals. Okay. So this could be a process of thinking for you. Okay. You changing how you feel about yourself. Okay. And so just lately you've been feeling just out of place. I wouldn't say depressed, but things just doesn't feel normal to you. And, spirit is saying, because the judgment is being called, your spirit is calling for you to take accountability to something or something. So this could be one thing or multiple things that needs to be adjusted or maybe just reflected on, meaning just consider thinking about. Okay, maybe someone is trying to get you to make a move or talk you into moving somewhere or relocating somewhere. Maybe someone is trying to persuade you that their idea is a better opportunity. And you could be saying like, no, that's not what I want for myself. I had plans of this and that and that. And so follow your heart and make sure that you're doing what's going to make you happy. Be careful with signing contracts, especially if it's a lease agreement to something and getting locked in, and then you're stuck in that situation. So spirit is saying If this portion of the read is for you and this is about you moving somewhere or maybe renting an apartment or housing, okay, now I'm hearing a condo, maybe someone is looking to rent a condo, whatever this is, you don't want to get locked into any kind of contractual agreement and be responsible. That means you have to stay there until that agreement is over with. That's for someone. But as well, if this is a relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, maybe you were roommates with someone I'm picking up, and maybe you feel you weren't getting along with this person, and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of the ruckus. I'd rather try to live on my own instead of do this roommate thing. So this could be you, moving on and just simply walking away. So you're doing what's best for you. Okay. There's a lot of things that you are desiring. You're desiring to have an overflow, a life that will present you with opportunities of overflow, of abundance, of prosperity, of peace as well. So I'm picking up there's been a little tension, okay? Back and forth, and it's kind of annoying for you in this roommate situation. You've tolerated it long enough. You tried to make adjustments. You've tried to maybe be the quiet one. You've been very tolerant of some things in your living situation. So I'm getting that heavy about someone relocating or finding a place of their own. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is saying follow your heart, do what you know what will make you happy, especially if you are walking away from a situation that was stressful. If you have the opportunity to live on your own and have that peace of mind, Spirit is saying go for it. Okay, go for it. You won't regret it. But if you lock in a situation where somebody's saying, hey, I could use some help over here, just come over here and live with me. You can, I got a room for you. You can rent a room for me. And then you move in with them and then you're stuck and then you're uncomfortable once again. That's for somebody. Be careful with that. Okay. Because, when someone wants to persuade you to see things their way or do something that's going to accommodate them, especially financially, you don't know who someone is until you get to live with them anyway. You may regret it and you don't want to be stuck in that situation. So Spirit wants you to tap in, use your wisdom. You're very smart. You're very wise. Pisces wants you to tap in and use the wisdom that you have gained through this previous experience. Give yourself the opportunity to be free and to enjoy the life that you desire. This situation, with the sunstone here saying that it'll help you bring you back into a better emotional state. There's a need for you to have some alone time to yourself, Pisces, so that you can recalibrate your energy and get back to your original self. So it looks like you're going to be gifted an opportunity. This pentacle here could be money, but also you're going to be gifted an opportunity from the universe. It looks like something you've been applying for just may come through for you, and it may shock you. I don't know if you're concerned about someone doing a credit check or something. Maybe you feel your background isn't good enough, but Spirit is saying that something is going to open up for you and you're going to be very shocked and surprised, but you will have the opportunity of having your own place. So don't rush and allow someone to persuade you into a situation, just because they need financial help. I mean, nice of them to offer that to you. There's nothing wrong with that, but just tell them thanks, but no thanks. Okay. And leave it like that. Don't allow anyone to persuade you, Pisces. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Because it's time for you to change your world. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to do bigger and better things. It's time for you to be able, okay, something about having company, maybe without, your roommate having complaints. When you have people living with you or you are in agreement, there are rules. There are things that you can do and you can't do. And so, Pisces, I'm picking up you're tired of being treated like a child. Someone is saying, I'm not a kid. Don't treat me like that. So Spirit is saying, trust and believe that it is possible for you to be independent and thrive on your own. So you will find that place. So don't give up hope. Keep looking, keep applying, and do not allow anyone to persuade you, because they have me repeat that there's an energy of someone who's trying to either discourage you. Maybe they're, the economy is this and that. That doesn't mean that God does not have favor on you in your life. That doesn't mean that there aren't good things happening. Okay. The fact that we are in a world of duality, just as much as negative and dark things you hear, there are a lot of good things going on also. And who says that the divine is not going to bless Pisces with divine favor in their life at this time. It does not matter what's going on the news and social media, on the television. It doesn't mean that Pisces is not entitled to a blessing, from source, from spirit, from the creator. So yeah, do not let these people discourage you. That's coming in heavy. There's going to be some talk of discouragement. Hopefully, if that happens, you'll remember this read like, wow, they said that somebody's going to try to, that's the hater. Let me ignore them, go the opposite direction, so continue to, sit on your throne. You've earned the rite of passage. That cycle has closed. It was nice while you were able to be roommates with that person, but it just wasn't working out. And you've earned your rite of passage. And now it's time for you to be on your own and experience being independent and self-efficient and continuing to grow and blossom into the beautiful person that you are, Pisces, okay? So that you're able to experience your truth and live in your truth and enjoy yourself. Something about having company, especially, if you're dating, doesn't matter, even if you weren't. No one wants to have to ask permission, where they pay bills at, can they have company? It could be your off day, the weekend, or any day of the week for that matter. I'm pretty sure it made you feel some type of way having to get permission to be roommates with someone, but you have to really get permission for every little thing that you do. So yeah, so things are turning around for you, Pisces. Things are looking up. And if this isn't a roommate situation and it is a love relationship, the same thing. You've learned the lesson, you experience with this person, and it's time to move on and move forward. Doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. It means that you have outgrown this relationship, this companionship, or this could be a marriage. Okay, now I'm picking up engagement as well. Maybe someone could be engaged and maybe you were planning to possibly marry one day, and those plans have changed. You both have decided, that it's not going to work. We're going to get somebody else to do it, But other than that, things are turning around for you, Pisces, for your highest good. But Spirit wants you to not allow anyone to persuade you and stick to your plan. And once again, Sunstone is a great stone for the Pisces to work with. Okay, later.